basically play this one out.
Okay, the drone is actually following quite closely. I mean, when you're playing against Haz, you have to be worried of those build orders, but now
So good.
Haz does its 4 pylons, and we have a perfectly placed slot here for a cannon. And because Scarlett already cancelled, he will go into cancelling those 3 pylons himself. And maybe you throw down a couple of cannons as well.
Yeah, the thing is as well, there are so many different follow-ups for this, right? When it comes to Haz. Haz is already mining a little bit of gas, so there is a chance that Haz will not expand. There is a chance that he will start getting some batteries, but he does have a probe here and he is just going to expand. But this is all right. We have seen this before. I mean, Goblin against Serral, right?
Oh, yeah.
Obviously played out a slightly different matter, but most of the time, this works out all right for the Protoss because of the way that the Zerg economy works. With that larva mechanic, that's part of the game. You need those extra bases, otherwise your economy just can't snowball in the way you want to snowball.
Wow.
Okay,
third base? No? No, Nidus. You're right. Okay, I expected that drone to go down the ramp.
All right, defensive cannons. Where are those cannons being built? Where are the overlords? Let's take a look at that. Wait, is that an orc opening? Wow,
That's kind of greedy when you... Yeah, that is crazy.
I think Scarlett might actually just expand, Nidus outside of the main base. That makes a lot of sense to me, because then the Nidus will always go up. And don't forget, we already have a couple of Ravages on the battlefield. Ravages are great against static defenses, but the economy of Haz is better than the economy of Scarlett. So imagine a world where Haz can get out 2 Void Rays, maybe 3 Void Rays, and we Void Rays together with Oracles. It's all about the fight against the Queens, but if Haz is able to win the fight against the Queens, then Haz will stabilize, and Haz would be in a fantastic position to just win this game.
Okay, the Void Ray is actually gonna get close to that Nidus popping out. He now sees the Nidus. It's actually the second Nidus to get a little bit closer to the fight here. 3 Queens are out, a lot of Ravagers as well, 3 Ravagers here. A couple of shield batteries are actually gonna make that cannon and pylon almost invulnerable for a bit. You should actually repair that pylon, because I think that another sequence here, another shot of Ravager, might be too much.
Careful with the Oracle.
Yeah.
As I think a bit distracted, was looking at the Adepts. The Adepts obviously have a lot of potential to get 4 or 5 probes very quickly. But once again, don't forget my words. It's all about the fight between these Queens and the air units. Now the Oracle goes down, but the Queens are starting to run out of energy. I don't think Scarlett wants to fight in
drones are dying at the opposite side of the map, and Scarlett has to evacuate with a couple of Queens to defend that mineral line. This is really key. Like that counter-attack with Adepts.
It's perfect.
It was really good by Haz. Does he have the time to get a 3rd Void Ray out? I think he will be able to, but now the shield batteries, they don't have that much energy left. The 2 on the left side will start being used.
Yeah, the Queen count is growing. You know, I'd really love to see. I know Scarlett is super broke, but just 1 Spore Crawler here. Just 1 Spore Crawler. You know, put in 1 drone in that Nidus network. 1 offensive Spore Crawler could be fantastic for the Queens to fall back to. And again, the Queen count is looking good. This is still the only fight that truly matters in my eyes. Can the Void Rays start taking down Queens? Or will the Queen count simply get a little too high?
Okay, we'll see in just a few seconds as the gateway will fall here to the corrosive piles of Scarlett. The pressure is onto Haz. Will he be able to defend against that attack? Now, another Adept will come into the main, but there's a Queen to defend with. The target fire is pretty decent from Haz. He's going to get an extra 2 drones. That means 17 drones against 27 probes. Economically speaking, Haz is in an amazing position. But the question is, can he build the units that he needs to go and defend against that attack? He only has 1 Stargate.
Yep, and it's gonna take a little while. This is the fight that matters. Void Ray taking a lot of damage, draining these batteries as well. Queens are starting to run low. I wouldn't go for Ravages. I would always go for Queens. 1 Void Ray goes down. That's massive. And I think things are starting to look better and better over here for Scarlett. As Phoenix is being added now, but 1 Phoenix is just not going to add that much. You can maybe lift the Queen with the highest amount of energy, but I think the initial fight, when the Queen count is low, that's the most important one, and that's the most winnable one, right?
Yeah.
Because at that point, there is very few transfuse available. Now, the longer this goes, yeah, Haz has a better economy, but what is he going to build to stop this onslaught of Queens and Ravages?
Can we take a quick look at production tab just for a second? Is he adding anything? Okay, another gateway in the main. but he also lost the cybernetics core, which means he would only be able. Okay, a second Stargate did pop out, and I'm starting to like this a little bit more, but I don't know if he's got the time to do so. Third Phoenix will pop out, and Void Rays are actually taking the fight against that huge number of queens, and I feel like Scarlett has done it here. No queens are actually falling. The transfuses are raining down here on those queens that are low hit points, and the Ravagers, huge number of those raining down here on the Nexus, on the Void Ray, on the Stargate. Every single building is under attack at the moment. And the corrosive bomb will connect with the Void Rays. GG gets called.
What's going on with Vanya, man? You keep saying he's one of the best in the world.
Vanya's having a tough time.
Yeah.
No, he's struggling. He's a lot better than the games that he has played so far. But like I said to Funky as well, don't forget that these guys are young, you know. There's probably quite some pressure on his shoulders. He really wants to do well. He hasn't done well yet.
He's like, what?
Gonna be a spike
This has never happened to me?
I think it's gonna be a spine crawler rush, but the first Zealot is gonna be out very quickly. These drones feel a little late to me. I think normally you want to build those spines immediately the moment the hatch is done.
What?
What?
He's sending back the drones.
Yeah, but now he's a one-base Zerg, though. Okay.
I got nothing, man.
No, guys. There are drones in the middle of the map. They have freed up the path as well for the Adepts of Haas, so that's
I
gonna
can't
be...
believe he cancelled.
And well, he's gonna respond with the double X-Men. What do you think about that? There are a couple sentries on the way on this side of Haas. I think he just has gateway units at this point.
I love how he's getting the meta-scar pace, but he's like, I really need to scout you right now. Yeah, that's what you need to worry about. I think building that drone count is going to be at the top of the priority.
All right, guys, Roach Wine and Hydralisk then have been morphed in on the side of Medoed. He's got 15 army supply. That's a very bad sign. Was supply blocked again for another second. I feel like Haas is playing a minigame. He's like, how many minutes can I supply block this dude? Well, it turns out the answer is quite some time. He's hallucinating Archons as well. Is that disrespectful?
I mean, he's just having fun at this point. It's not particularly useful. It feels like you almost should have kept these for force fills, but there is no units anyway.
Yeah.
Roaches and Lings are about to come out here for Medoed. He's literally stuck on his side of the map.
But there's
behind
no
the middle
DPS
line.
in this army, though, so I'm actually not exactly sure what Haas is going to achieve here. Like,
He has no recall for a while.
oh, that's actually quite good. Is he going to get everything here?
Oh my god.
Look at those fake Archons putting in work.
Haz is not trapped in there with Medoed. Medoed is trapped in there with the Haz.
What are we watching, Todd? What are we watching?
Redesigning the map.
Oh, cross the ball, landing in the middle of the pack. All of these sentries and gateway units will go down, but of course not before. Haas has created a 26 worker advantage for himself. I think he's having a ball. Oh my god, 4 bases. Haas
Wouldn't
is
you be tempted to drop down like 4 Stargates into Kyers, have some fun? It's not every day you get into this kind of lead against a Zerg.
Hey, Lurkus, by the way. I do like Lurkus, Todd.
Yeah.
Like the only thing. Like imagine if Haas makes a million gateway units and then runs into Lurkus. I'm not saying I believe. I'm saying there is a chance.
It's such a good spot that he feels confident. The double forge is well done.
Triple quad robo. Quad robo, guys.
And he's making a third forge.
Yeah. He's having a ball.
He's like, lurker. You want to make lurkers? I'm going to make 3 times more immortals than you have lurkers.
All right.
I dare you to try and turtle.
Haas is having a very good time force fielding his way over Thunderbird. He's going to get a very easy cancel here on this 4th base. Or no. Okay. I love how he did let him cancel. I feel like he actually was able to kill it there. A couple of lurkers are on the way. You can say what you want about Meta yet, Todd, but he is making it past the 9-minute mark against Haas. A lot of people have lost quicker than that.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, the first Immortal does go down. A couple force fields will land.
He's got chicken cheese.
Why don't we get a Warp Prism? I'm actually so confused about this. He's got 100 workers, by the way. Like, I know that he can send in wave after wave, but what's the lurker count? Actually, the lurker count is probably not high enough. It's only 9. I think he needed a few more.
There is a bunch in the back. Yeah, he doesn't have much mid shield, that's the problem.
No.
Like roaches, you just gonna tank the damage, stand there. Lurkers doing a ton of damage. Drones are gonna be pulled off the line. I mean, why not? He needs to hold on against this attack anyway. Has with a ton more supplies kind of breaking through right now. The Immortals still doing a ton of damage, and it looks like this is gonna be it here for the Russian Zerg.
I think that is going to be correct. Obviously, from start to finish, this was very, very good for Haas. Started off with a proxy hatchery that Medoed decided to cancel 99% in. From that point on, I think you're always going to have a pretty hard time. 29 additional drones have gone down. And yes, there are quite a few Hydras here. But this army of Haas is powerful. Reinforcements are coming in for Haas as well. And don't
He's
forget
defending.
Yeah, but don't forget about the upgrade stuff.
A whole maxed out army of
Oh my god, he's getting 3. He's
just
getting
won a
4
title.
more robos. It's an 8 robo. 8 robo, 118 probes. As you are ridiculous.
Yeah, for sure he knows he has way too many
Yeah,
probes
of
as well.
course.
He's like Meme at this point.
He's got 5 times the work account of Medoed. Oh my goodness.
He's just giving material to Medoed, man.
He's actually playing tower defense at this point.
Oh
you know?
my
He's
god,
like-
there's more immortals than there's
Yeah.
anything else out of Zerg.
He's like, I'm going for a wave of immortals right now. I believe that will take down the siege tower on the high ground.
Oh my god, the damage.
Yeah, this is tower defense if I've ever seen.
And remember, it was double forge, by the way. He's 3-1 in upgrades.
Yeah, it's triple fortune.
Yeah. Triple, yeah, even.
He's about to get 3-3-2.
No, no! He's just gonna run past everything.
Yeah, well.
Oh my god.
Has
have protection.
Yeah, he's doing this on
He's
purpose.
like, let me help you with that hive, by the way.
Let me help you get out of this game by killing all of your buildings. And you know what? What if I just take out the spawning pool? The documents as well. 7 immortals, by the way, guys, being produced at once. The extractor is the last building that remains. No GG.